All right, so now we're going to answer this past exam question, which is VCAR 2018, Northern Hemisphere, paper 1, question 3. It says Haley uses the password this to unlock her computer. She uses a permutation matrix to scramble the password as shown in the matrix product below. Which one of the following is the scrambled password? So again, it's really important that we understand what's happening here. We have a matrix that we want to rearrange. And we rearrange it by pre-multiplying by a permutation matrix. A permutation matrix is a square matrix, which is binary, which means it only consists of zeros and ones, and each column has one in it, as you can see there. Now, we're trying to rearrange this, and we need to figure out, well, how exactly does this permutation matrix rearrange this? Now, you do not need to perform the matrix multiplication as we have up here. Rather, what you need to do is simply understand how this was rearranged here. So let's have a look here and see if we can go back to our original example and understand how ART was moved to TAR. How did that happen? Well, as you can see here, I have a 1 into this column right here. So that means this 1 corresponds to this T here. The reason why is because, and if you want to write this down, you may. The reason why is because if we think about this, this is 1 column, 2 column, 3 columns. And this is 1 row, 2 rows, 3 rows. Well, this is saying this one here in the third column corresponds to this 2 in this row. Because remember, when you multiply matrices, you're multiplying rows by columns. So this one is saying, take this T, which we had up there, and put it there. And we did. And then this is saying, take the first one, and I'll use colors again. This one here corresponds to this A, and that's why we put an A there. And then we keep on going. This is corresponding with that 2, so we put a 2 there. So hopefully you can see how the numbers here correspond to how we've rearranged it. Because now when we come to answer this, we're going to be doing the same thing. We're going to be thinking to ourselves, all right, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we can go, all right, this one in the fourth will align with that one there. So that means our very first one in our first row here is going to be a P. And then we continue. We would go, all right, I've now got a 1 in the 6. That means that 6 here will be 2. And we keep on going. Hopefully you can already see the pattern. So 5 will be at. We keep on going. Then we'll go, all right, this one there will be, so I'm in my third one, it'll be the money sign. And then we'll keep on going. Then we're going to get 2, which is 8, and then 1, which is H. And then what will that correspond to? That is going to correspond to D. D will be my answer there. So hopefully that makes sense. You don't actually have to perform the matrix multiplication as we have up here, as long as you can understand how the 1s and 0s here moves around the elements. Hopefully that makes sense. I'll see you in the next one.